Okay, here is the Lathemaster 8x14 with the other belt arrangement. This is the one I use most often with the DC motor. The reason I do, as you can see, I've got the ribbed motor, or the ribbed belt from Little Machine Shop on the factory pulley, and then I've got the new Napa belt that I just talked about in the other video that I posted today. I've got it, instead of direct drive off the motor on its 3-step pulley, I've got it direct drive off the smallest pulley setting here onto the largest pulley here. I usually, when I used to use my Lathemaster as my regular lathe, I would either have it on this setting or the next setting over with the two middle pulleys together. The main reason is, this way I just counted it. I put a mark on the lathe, and I counted. I revolved the motor by hand. It was 11 revolutions of the motor to get one of the chucks. So you get an 11-to-1 reduction, which means you can spin the DC motor at a very high RPM, and you get a slow RPM, which is pretty desirable for turning a lot of metals out on the chuck end. So that arrangement gives you an 11-to-1 reduction. Here, I'll demonstrate. I've got the DC motor plugged in. Let me fire it up for you. It's a little squeaky because I haven't oiled all the pulleys and stuff, but here we go. It's on the DC motor will go 4,800 RPM. That's its maximum. So you can see there's the nice. It's not very squeaky at all. It's sounding pretty good, actually. Very nice, very smooth, very sweet. But you can see how relatively slow the chuck is going compared to everything else. So that's the setting. That's the magic setting right there. If you have the DC motor, I think you're going to be very happy with this belt. It's just the right size belt. I just switched it over from the motor to the driven pulley there, and it's kind of snug. I mean, you have to kind of roll the belt on and off the various pulleys, but it rolls on and off very well. And as you can see, you just take up the slack with a little idle arm there, and you're in good shape. So really, really happy, really excited about having this thing together and getting ready to take it up to its new home soon. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it useful, as some other folks say. All right, there we go. Take care.